Alright, so let's start with the GNS3 first. I'm just gonna show you where to get it from, and that would be right here, gns3.com. So you just go here, you sign up. Yeah, you have to put like a username and password and all this. But for me, I'm already member. I'm just gonna log in. I mean, I don't know what the password is, but I forgot my password. But still, you can just go to downloads here, and downloads, and you can just download. Use the download button here, and just there you go. Here, now it will ask you when download for Linux, Mac, or Windows. If you have Windows, just choose Windows, and you will download it. Then you install it. Just follow the prompts. Okay. Then when you download it, you'll get you'll get this. The problem is you won't get this this one. The routers, you won't get it there. You have to add this manually because it doesn't come with iOS. I can give you this iOS. It works fine. I tried it, and it's pretty easy to add it. But anyways, so let me just start with the simulation we were just talking about earlier. So if we go now, we can just all you have to do is just drag and drop. Right. So let's say now we have this router here. Then we go here and we want to have a switch. So this is a half managed switch. It's not completely managed. You can only manage the VLANs in it, but it's not. This is not a Cisco switch. Okay, you can add Cisco. This is a Cisco switch, but I don't think it works. I have to fix something in GNS3 in order for this thing to work. But this one, it's only has VLANs. Okay. Then let's through a couple PCs. So let's do PC here and PC here, and let's say this. Okay. And so to link them, you use this tool here to link them. So you go from it, yeah, and go to and you choose just a free interface, and I'll do same thing from here to here, and from here to here. Okay. And if you wanna make them in a straight line, just you can align to here, align, align. If you want to align them here, I like them to be aligned. And here, so I'm going to add the IP address of 10.128.10.1, for example, and duplicate there, and go here and go 172.16.1.1. Okay, and now let's start. If you click this display, yeah, so we will start everything in here. If you go right click and start, you will start one by one. Yeah, so I'll do play, so it will start everything. And there is here console. It will open everything in the console. Let me just close this all the ones. So PC1, router 1. So and there you see the names here. Router 1, router 2, PC1. And so let's just first check the PC1 and see IP address. So if you do IP here, so if you just type the word IP, this is not standard configuration here. This is just specific to this thing. So I know IP because I used this before, so I know that if you type in IP, then that's what the IP would be like, right? So here it gives you, I believe, the way if you want to configure an IP address. So I believe if you do IP, then you go like the first IP address we want to have is, so this is PC1, right? So PC1 IP address is 10.128.10.1. Then the mask is 255.255.255.0. Then I'm looking here. This is what the format that has to be. Then the gateway. So the gateway, let's see, this to the gateway, it would be 10.128, 10.254. That's the gateway. Okay, checking for duplicate address. Okay, perfect. Now if I do uh, okay, how do I show IPs? If I want to show IPs, I do show, no, not show IP, show IP. Yeah, here we go. If I do show IP, it will show me the current IP address configuration. This is this is my MAC address, and this is okay. That's not. This is has something that has to do with the underlay VM, I believe. But this is what concerns us. My IP address, and this is my default gateway. And /24 is my subnet mask, right? So if I do now same thing, if I want to do for PC number 2, so go PC number 2 and configure an IP address. So go IP, and then the IP address number 2, 16.1.1, 255.255.255.0. Then let's say the default gateway. So the default gateway, that's how the traffic will go through, right? So the default gateway will be 172.16.1. I'm just this IP address. I'm just choosing. It could be any IP address here, as long as it is in same subnet. It could be any IP address. Then enter, checking for duplicate. They show IP. Then here you go. Fair enough, right? So now I'm gonna go to my router. Now we are here. Okay, this router here. Oh, where is my console? It's right here. So if you notice here, this PC is connected to this interface, and this PC is connected to this interface, right? So these are the interface of interest to us. So let's start with this one first here. Go conft. So this is in Cisco. This is how you get to the configuration mode. It's conft or configure terminal, and you get there. Then if we do show, actually show IP interface brief before that. So this command here shows us the current IP address, if there is any, and the status of the interface. Okay, so if I do now show, if I do, so what I have to do, if you notice here, the F00, which is this line here, you see it says administratively down and the protocol is down. So the first thing we have to do is to bring it up. Okay, so I do conft, then I go interface fast H000, and you can use the tab if you notice here. I just type just 2 letters, and if I do tab, it finishes the. Then I go. Pretty much I'm just writing down this interface fast Ethernet 00, enter. Then you can tell that you got into the interface by the config if. So that means you are under the interface. Make sense? Yeah. If you have any questions, if you have any questions, you can stop me at any time. Okay? If I'm going too fast, all right? So now from here, we're gonna configure an IP address for this interface here. So this interface, the IP address here has to be same as the subnet. So if we do here duplicate, and I'm gonna here, actually, if you remember what we did was 245. You remember we did the default gateway was 254. Yeah. So this is the default gateway of this. So it has to have this IP address. Well, it doesn't really have to have it in this scenario, but in general, it has to have this IP address. So if I go here, IP IP address, and it goes 172.16.1254. Right, then if you don't know what's next coming in, you can use question mark, and tells you okay, what's the next thing you have to do. So it tells me here I need a subnet mask, so which is 255.255.255.0. Subnet mask is very important. It should be same in both ends. If they are not same subnet mask, it will not work. Okay. And here I do, when I do a question mark, it asks if I want to add a secondary IP address, or I can hit enter. This CR is enter. Okay, so I don't want to add an IP address. I can just add this way, right? Uh, and and the next thing I have to do, I have to bring the interface up. It is still down. So the way you do it, you do no shutdown, right? And to check if the interface is up or down, you see here it says okay, change the interface to up, change the interface to up here. See, so now if I do Control Z, it will take me out all the way out from this mode to the configuration to the operational mode. Then I do show IP interface brief, and you remember before this one was down, administratively down, and now it's up. So both of them are up and up, and then there is an IP address. So theoretically now, if we do ping this IP address 172.16, we should ping theoretically. You see here, I got one missing ping, but next time I won't get no missing pings this time, because this is just for ARP learning. If we do show ARP, okay, you remember this IP address. This IP address is coming from here, from this computer, right? Remember this this MAC address. You see the 6801, right? If you go to PC2 and look at the MAC address 6801, because this is how you confirm that this is the PC that you really. So now if we look here, so we are able to ping from here to here, and because the ping is working, that means we should be able to ping from the other way too. So if we go here and do ping 172.16 16 was that 1.254, right? 254. 16.1.254. Why it's not reachable? Should be reachable. 1.254. 172.16. Oh, I'm in PC1. I'm trying to ping from PC1 to this IP address, but that's why it's not pingable. I have to go to PC2 and ping from PC2. See here, and there is the reply to the ping response. Okay. Now we do the same thing from PC1 prospective now. So you remember what we did before? So we'll do the same thing again. So we do show. There is no need to do that. So if we look here, this PC is connected to this interface. F10, right? 1/0. So if I go again, if you remember conf t, then go interface, right, and they go fast Ethernet 1/0, right, enter. Then if you forget what to do next, just always question mark, and it will tell you question mark. Well, in this case there is a lot of them, right? But I go IP address because I know that's what I have to do, right? And then we're gonna have to put this subnet here, 10.128.10.1, right? No, sorry, not .10.1. That's 10.254 for the default gateway, and 255, 255.255.0, then enter, then don't forget no shutdown. Okay, and you will see that's in a second. Remember those messages? These are syslog messages. It tells you, okay, the interface is up. From here, now we can do is try to ping this, because show IP interface brief. So you remember, now it's up. So these two, they need to be both up. Okay, not if it's up down, it won't work. So remember, this is very important. So this one, do you know the difference between this one and this one? What's the difference? Why do we have two up? Do you know the difference between them? Okay, so the first one, so imagine, uh, so imagine now if I disconnect the cable from this interface, this cable. If I disconnected it, you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna maybe that's a bad example. Yeah, I think the protocol, it's okay, such is up, but the protocol will be down. Yes, if I take down that cable, see if it allows me to remove it, and I'll show it to you. It's like same as you would do it physically, right? It won't let me do it. It did it. It didn't reflect in there. The reason why I'm stupid, because the switch is connected, they're not the you see. Yeah, sometimes the thing with the emulations, it doesn't mimic exactly what's happening in the real world. So I disconnected the cable. That's what I did. But if you notice that here it still says up. This one should go down. But in real life, you will see this one is down, this one is up. Okay, so that's the difference. This one is when physically is down, and this one is logically is down. Okay, one is physical, one is logical. Okay, let's hope that we're gonna be able to fix this thing. Okay, right. So now it's up. So let's do a ping to 10.128 10.1. I must have broke something when I did that. You see, I'm not able to ping, right? Why am I not able to ping? Oh, because PC1 is down. You see here? Yeah, we have to bring it back up. So when I disconnected it, went down. So now what I will have to do, I'm gonna have to reconfigure this PC, because I didn't save anything. So I'm gonna have to reconfigure this PC. Show IP. I don't think the IP address is still there. So now the IP address is empty. So what I will do is IP 10.28 10.1. Okay, now if I do ping 10.128 254.1, right? No, that's 1.254. That's the IP address. Okay, it's still, it says not 128, not 1, 10.254. I think I'm fasting. You can see there's a response now of the ping, and if we do same thing from router 1, now let's ping this IP address, and it's pingable, right? You remember if we do show ARP, Now we're gonna see both computers. Now we are in the router here. So the router knows this router knows about both computers. So he knows how to get to this computer and he knows how to get to this computer. Now you remember what Ultimate's goal was? What we start the exercise with? So is to ping from here to here, from one end to another. Right? So let's see if we're able to ping. Okay, no, not now from PC1 ping 172.16.1.1. So it says host is not reachable. So from here I'm not able to ping there. So let's say from PC2 am I able to ping 10.128 10.1. Yeah, it says timeout. So this is not a response, this is just a timeout response. Okay, okay, then you should be able to, because that both of them are directly connected. We do 172. Enable running ditch. This name prefix 16.1 dot. Yeah, doesn't make sense because okay. 0 connected, and next hop is 172.16. IP route. Yeah, it's not gonna directly connect it. If I do tracer doesn't work. Relay against it, trace. Okay, just trace. And trace busy1 to 172.16.1.1. Show IP. Oh, that's where the problem is. I don't know if you see the problem or not, but gateway here. The gateway should be the IP address of this. This should be the gateway. Did I get you bored already? No. Am I boring? Okay, that's so what I have to do here is to fix this IP address. IP 10.28 10.1. I think you can do /24 this way. 10.128 dot 10.254. Might be okay. That's have responses, right? Now I'm pinging PC1 to PC2. Okay. Now if I do the same thing here, I should get response 2 from PC2 to PC1. So that's pretty much the exercise was to allow ping between these two devices, which we effectively did. So now pinging from here to here and from here to here. With that was a good troubleshooting thing was captured on the video, because there's things you might do that happens in real life too. We put the wrong IP address, or we put the wrong mask, or we put the thing. So you need to know. So what happened when I was not able to ping? So what I did, I did a trace route. If you notice here, in PC1, I did you know trace routes, right? The tool trace routes, right? So I did trace route, and I found out that the traffic doesn't go anywhere. So then that led me to check the IP address. That's why I did here show IP to check the default gateway. Then I found that I had the wrong default gateway here. So that's pretty much it. And so this is the ways you follow in steps for troubleshooting as well when you have issues. Any questions? No? You're good? You're welcome. So I'm just gonna stop this. And I'm just gonna just